is the newest Arizona Rattler, Hayden Hatcher. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing good, man. Just got done watching a movie and came back, and now I get to talk shop with you, man.
Oh yeah,
Yep. So, tell me what it was like playing for Jacksonville in your first year of the league.
it was a great experience. Jacksonville provided me with a lot of opportunity. The
Hmm.
fans were great. It was such a great atmosphere. It's definitely not what I thought of when I thought arena. Because
Yeah.
to be honest with you, like coming from where I played and everything, like the thought of arena and everything, I just from what I had heard, I was like, oh, I wouldn't consider that. But then I saw how many people went to the games. I saw the level
Hmm.
of competition. Like there's really good like NFL talent in this league, and yeah, Jacksonville provided me with a great opportunity to play, and all the fans were just. I was not expecting that kind of fan support. The fans were
Definitely.
amazing.
So it was awesome playing in the Shark Tank.
Yeah, the Shark Tanks, it gets rowdy. It gets rowdy,
Hmm.
especially like defense. I know when we played Arizona,
Yeah.
it was pretty rowdy in there.
And you guys whooped Arizona that game. That was a good game, but
Well, I to be honest, I didn't have my best game. I came
you
off like
didn't.
that was like 9 days off an MCL injury, but
Hmm.
I got a fat knee brace on, and it was just kind of a thing of,
Oof.
all right, I can be healthy later. We need to beat the Rattlers, you know. So,
Yeah.
because that's how people look at the Rattlers. That's one thing that kind of attracted me to Arizona is that people look at them as a very well established upper
Hmm.
echelon indoor team.
So how did it come about? Did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you? It was mutual.
Coach Tay actually hit me up once the free agency thing
Hmm.
was lifted and people could talk. He hit me up and just said, "Hey, slide me your number. Love to have a conversation." And conversations I had with him were great.
Awesome. So you have not played in the snake pit because this was this was your first year, so you're in for a
Mhm.
treat next year.
Awesome.
Have you watched the games in the snake pit at ever?
Was the San Diego game in the Snake Pit?
Yeah.
The playoff game, the like
Yeah.
one with all the yeah. No, I watched that one because Vander was my roommate and he's
Hmm.
one of my good friends, so I was watching that one. And yeah, the Snake Pit looked crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
That was a even crazier ending though.
So why did they call you the Hammer?
I guess I acquired many nicknames, like many random nicknames there. That's something you'd
Yeah.
have to ask Coach Troy or my guy John Drew. Those two were the main
Yeah.
perpetrators of that nickname.
Yeah. Troy Rank is watching this right now, so if you want to say
Oh,
something to him.
Coach Troy, I love you, man. That's a
Yep.
great dude right there.
So, are you using the Rattlers to springboard to like the NFL, or are you wanting to stay in the IFL?
I'm definitely trying to springboard. I think the IFL provides a great opportunity for guys because
Hmm.
take baseball for example. My dad was a baseball player. He played in Tucson actually for the Astros affiliate, I think. Back when he got drafted to the Astros. So as far as baseball went, that whole career, he got an opportunity through the minor leagues to develop and everything. And I think that's something football kind of lacks. And
Yeah.
because the CFL is kind of its own league. Like they were a league before the NFL, and the UFL is in its developmental stages and everything like that.
Hmm.
So I think the IFL provides a great opportunity for guys like dudes that play like Double A baseball or like Triple A with the Jumbo Shrimp. I believe they're Triple A.
Yeah.
It provides an opportunity for guys to develop and get out there because my whole process, I couldn't pass a physical. My shoulder was all torn up. I had to get surgery. So it provided me with an opportunity to play again and get some film at linebacker and prove I'm healthy. So I believe I can play in the NFL, and that's what I'm
Definitely.
hoping Arizona can provide me with a good opportunity after we win the championship, of course.
Big after.
Yeah,
Yes, we
yeah,
need to get one of those championship rings again.
yes, sir.
So, who's your baseball team?
It's kind of funny because my roommates were asking me that, and I really go. My dad bounced around the league and everything, so
Mm.
whenever say I think right now the Cubs are in the playoffs. So
Mhm.
right now, like I'm like, oh, I'm a Cubs fan. Why? Because my dad played for them. But say if the Royals were in there, why are you a Royals fan? My dad played for them, and so on. So I
Yeah.
just I kind of go with that.
Yep. So, what's it like playing? Does the music get you going? in
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
Like in the Shark Tank or in the arenas or anything.
any arena, yeah. Like it just
Yeah,
gets your blood going and you want to fight, not
yeah,
fight, but you want to hammer some people.
yeah. Well, so yeah, sometimes fight, sometimes not. You know, it's I
Yeah.
think football. I'm a very emotional player. Now, I'm emotionally intelligent. I've learned how to control myself in different areas, but I play with a lot of emotion, and I
Mhm.
think music is something that kind of gets me into my alter ego. So it's different when they're playing it on the field, like uh, or like before, like because they can just play it in between plays and stuff. So
Yeah,
it
definitely.
does, yeah, it does get me hyped up for sure.
What's your go-to music?
Oh man, I got so much Disturbed in my playlist.
Disturbed.
Yeah, Disturbed. I'm a big Disturbed guy. I throw Limp Bizkit in there.
Hell
That's one
yeah,
I've been a
Limp
fan since
Bizkit.
high school. Yeah, I like Limp Bizkit. I like who's another? I'm trying to think of some rap too. I like Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke's my favorite rapper, hands down.
Well, when the Rattlers play and they're introducing their team, they play Enter Sandman, and the Rattlers walk out to that. So it's a pretty electrifying thing.
I was about to say that sounds electric.
Yep. So what was your favorite road place to play in last year?
That's a really good question. Because there was some really nice atmospheres and everything like that. I have to think. Oh man, I did. I liked playing in Iowa just because I'm from
I
there. So that was a cool opportunity. My family was able to come. I thought Tulsa's atmosphere was great. Quad City's atmosphere was great. I mean, every like all the atmospheres. Of course, the fans are chirping, but I kind of like that. To me, like brings me to another level. It's no fun if you're at a game and the fans aren't chirping. Like when I was in college, it would bring me to another level when like we play OU or Texas because those fans were
Mhm.
just so cocky. But
Where'd you play at college?
I went to the University of Kansas.
University of Kansas.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I just went down last night and watched them beat up on the Knights. So that
Hmm.
was a fun time. The goal line stand too. My dogs were winning in the trenches.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Did they play Arizona State in Arizona or is it in Kansas this year?
Oh, that's a good question. I have to look because last year was heartbreaking, man. I think it's in if they play them, it's probably going to be in Lawrence because they played in Arizona last year,
Uh,
and
yeah,
that was a heartbreaker,
I'm a
man.
Sun Devils fan.
Yeah, they got a good squad. I really like their
Mm,
coach. I think he's moving them in
yeah,
the right
Kyle.
direction.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think that they'll. That's a guy that like could be poised for like a big job at a big program, but he loves ASU. So like
Yeah.
they found a great hire in him.
Hmm. So yeah, tell me how you developed into the arena game instead of going to like out of college or whatever.
Uh, Arena is definitely faster, and especially because I played defensive end in
Hmm.
college. I wanted to play linebacker, but just being a team guy, my team needed me at the end. So when I got the opportunity to play linebacker here, it was like not only is it a new position, it's I feel comfortable there, but I'm the only one out there. And it's different compared to outdoor, whereas you want to keep your depth and shoot a gap, everything like that, play things
Hmm.
kind of differently. In arena, like the way we're doing our defense, it was like I got to get up there now. Like I'm back 5 yards. I can't stem up. I can't move around pre-snap. That's probably the hardest thing is because I'm a big I really like to move around pre-snap, give people different looks, kind of confuse the quarterback, play the mental game. And I couldn't really play the mental game because if you move, it's a penalty. And I got that penalty a couple times. But,
Hmm.
that's just something that comes with experience and everything like that.
Do you like to play the run better or the pass, or you feel you're equal at both?
I'd love to see a team come in. And if I'm playing on defense, try and run the ball on me, man. I love
Try to run
smash
the ball
mouth
on you.
football. I played at KU. I grew up a Hawkeye fan because my dad played there, baseball and everything. So
Hmm.
smash mouth football, like that's what I grew up on. And being from Iowa, that's how we get down in high school. So I definitely love some smash mouth football. I want a team to try and run the ball at me.
That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to
Mm-hmm.
see. We average about like 10,000 fans in the Snake Pit.
I that really excited me because being in Jacksonville, they provide a great atmosphere.
Hmm.
So when I was looking at other places in Arizona, hit me up. I looked at it. I'm like, man, that that place looks like somewhere I'd like to play in.
Yeah, the fans are rabid, and they'll definitely be hitting you up and talking to you and welcoming you to the team and everything.
I love it.
Yeah. Have you been contacted by a lot of the fans from the Rattlers and stuff?
Yeah, I gotten some DMs, definitely some comments and everything. I think
Yeah.
my phone started blowing up after Arizona posted that. I was at work. I didn't even see. And then all of a sudden, I looked down at my phone and I had like 40 messages. People from Jacksonville, people back home, people from
Hmm.
Arizona. It was so, but that to me, that just goes to show that like Arizona's got a great support base and like people are talking about Arizona, whether they
Yeah.
like them or they don't.
Hmm.
They're gonna talk about them, and I like that.
A lot of people can't stand Arizona. A lot of people love Arizona. They're like the New York Yankees of the IFL, probably.
Yeah, I like to think of it as like the Dallas Cowboys,
Dallas
but
Cowboys.
yeah, because not a big Yankees guy, but America's team is America's team after all.
Hmm. So yeah, that Sunday night football game last week was a heartbreaker. I was like, come on, beat Green Bay.
That was, I mean, I like Green Bay's like organization and everything, and but obviously I grew up a Dallas fan. Being in Iowa, I don't got a team, so I just grew up. I live in America. I'm gonna be a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I'm
Hmm.
sitting there, and all my friends are talking crap to me. All of them are saying they're gonna lose, and I'm like, look, this is how we do it. This is how we do it, and then they tie. It's like
Hmm.
that just yeah. That was heartbreaking. At least they didn't lose though, I guess. Everyone
I
thought they were
guess
gonna lose, so
that's not as bad as Arizona losing to Tennessee today. They
Arizona
lost.
lost it. Oh yeah,
Arizona
yeah, the
lost to
Cardinals.
Tennessee.
Yeah. No, the way they lost was just diabolical. That was we were sitting there watching. I think my buddy Kavan Bennett, he hit me up and he was like, I cannot believe the Cardinals and what just happened to them. Because last I knew, I was working out and they were whooping up on Tennessee, and just
Yeah,
a
it's
series of
21-6.
unfortunate events, man.
Hmm. So if you weren't playing football, what sport would you play?
Definitely baseball. I
Baseball.
actually grew up a baseball player. That's kind of why I had to walk on at a junior college for my first year for football because
Hmm.
I didn't really have any offers because I didn't start till my senior year in football. I was a baseball player. I was always going to camps. Wanted to follow in my dad's footsteps. I was good. Like whenever I go to those camps, I'd test through the roof and everything. But in Iowa, it's kind of a odd twist of fate. I looked at it as something that's like I can't believe this, but in Iowa, they don't have a spring season for high school. They're one of the only schools that only play in the summer with your school team.
Hmm.
That puts you at a major disadvantage because if you don't have an offer by your junior year, you're going into your senior year. All the other teams have already played and got their offers.
Yeah.
But that ended up being a blessing in disguise for me because I think I was meant to be a football player. So it worked out in my favor.
What position did you play in baseball?
I was a center fielder.
Center
Uh,
fielder.
Yeah, I was a center fielder. I mainly pride myself on hitting the long ball. Like I got it passed down. My dad passed it down to me, my sister, my brother. My sister and my brother both hit way more home runs than me. They're both
Yeah.
they're both way better baseball players, softball players than I was. I remember hitting a home run in one of the high school games. And then
Hmm.
over there, my sister's playing the softball game. She's an eighth grader on varsity, and she smacked two of them. And it just one up me. And I was like, man.
Yeah.
hmm
So is your family going to come down and watch the Rattlers games?
I don't see why not. Arizona, Phoenix. I think
Mhm.
it's Glendale, right? We play in Glendale.
Glendale. Yeah, we play in
Yeah,
Glendale.
that whole area is a beautiful area, so I don't see why they wouldn't want to come down and check it out.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting, man. I can't wait for this. So, do you miss the season right now, or you're just working out and working?
I obviously miss football, man. Football is my outlet. I love football. That's why I want to play it for as long as I possibly can. It's
Mhm.
hard on the body, so I will say when the season ended, I was dealing with a lot of injuries that people didn't know about, stuff that like really I should have sat out with, but I wanted to win. And I thought the squad we had last year, we could have gone all the way. It didn't work out that way, but that was something I thought was worth playing for, worth putting my body on the line for. And definitely needed a couple months to recover, but now that my body's feeling good again, I'm putting some weight back on. I am itching to be in a helmet.
So, what's your stats? How tall are you, and how much do you weigh?
I'm 6'3", and right
6'3",
now I'm weighing about 230.
230,
Oh yeah,
and you dare these teams to run on you.
I do, man. I was a defensive end, and
Mm.
back then I really prided myself on stopping the run. And so to me, you can pull up my college tape, say what you want. I was taking on double teams, splitting the gap, and they're doubling you for a reason because the ball's coming your way. So
So you played against Green Bay, and Max Mailer was their quarterback, and now
Mhm.
you saw he signed with the Rattlers the same day you did. So tell me
Yeah,
how you feel about that.
I DM'd him right away, man. That dude. I mean, I was coming back from an injury. We go out there. I'm expecting, be a tight game. Our first game, they
Mm,
dropped like 70. I've never had 70 dropped on me ever, and it was just like that dude's legit. He provides a
mm.
threat, throwing the ball and running the ball. He's a big body. He's a tough dude. He's not afraid of contact. And the second time we played him, ended up getting the best of him and everything. But I went up to him after the game and I was like, look, man, you're the hardest quarterback to bring down in the league. Like, so, it's a pleasure playing against you. And now we're going to be on the same team. I DM'd him right away. I was like, let's go get this ring.
Nice. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Do you know who else is coming? You can't say.
Well, I know one of my former teammates signed with Arizona, Malik Fleming. He was with us, and
Malik Fleming.
he ended up parting ways with Jacksonville in the
Mm,
middle of the season. But he's a dog, man. He played East Carolina. He played at Houston. Dude's a great player. So I'm excited to be with him too. But as far as everyone else, I haven't really looked into it too much. I know there's been a lot of changes and everything. I talked to Ronnie Brown, running back,
yeah,
because
he's a dog.
cold running back. So I'm hoping he gets a shot at a higher league, obviously. But
Hmm.
if for some reason that doesn't work out, I hope he's back with us in the is it the snake pit you
Snake
said?
pit. Yeah.
Snake pit, yeah, the snake pit.
So why do you think players are beasts like this, but they don't get shots in the NFL?
I think it's just kind of there's just so many players, and
Mhm.
the NFL is just so cutthroat. College you go in and there's what like 130 teams, and that's just the Division One level, the FBS level. So you got like thousands upon thousands of great athletes that when there's no minor league system get kind of shoved under the rug. Because I always compare it to baseball. Like baseball, you can go. My dad played KBO. He played in Australia. He played in Venezuela. All that, and they were playing high level baseball. Whereas football, it's more of an American thing. Yeah, there's other leagues, other places, but if you want to make the NFL, if you don't do it right out of college, your chances become very slim.
Mhm.
And I think as football moves forward, I hope not just for my sake, but just for the sake of the game in general, that a good developmental league pops up, sticks around, everything like that, whether that be the UFL, IFL, all of them, because we need as many as we can get.
Yeah.
Uh, Dudes come out of college, it shouldn't be just like, oh, you're done. If you don't make it right out of college, you're done. Like, they should get an opportunity to prove their worth in other leagues and develop.
Do you think the IFL could ever be like the main farm system of the NFL?
I do. The people don't realize. When I say people don't realize, I was one of those people that did not realize. I never really watched any IFL. I watched the Kurt Warner movie, of course, because I'm from
Mm,
Iowa, and he's a legend. But I didn't realize. I signed with the Sharks. I started watching some games. I'm like, there's some athletes. And then I played with Puka Williams. He was a running back for Mass. When I
yeah.
saw he signed with Mass, and I was like, oh, I mean, that dude was one of the best running backs I've seen in person. And you put that on top of dudes I played with last year, whereas like Marcus Rogers, that's an NFL level receiver. Like there's talent everywhere in this league that could be playing in the NFL. So I
Yeah,
think,
you played against James Cahoon, right?
yeah, I mean, that's a tough dude. That's a great competitor. Like I know, like he didn't get that many wins, but it wasn't due to him. He was out
Mm,
there. He was the bright spot. When you're watching a team, you're like, okay, the terms we would use is what's the head of the snake? You got to cut the head of the snake off, everything like that. Gonna have to find a different term this year, but
yes, don't
watching
cut
him,
the head of the
yeah,
snake.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't do that now. The head of the snake stays intact.
Uh-huh.
But he's a great player. He was a tough dude. I mean, he, I hit him we all hit him so many times, and I thought he
You
was
just
for
can't
sure going to
come.
tap out. He never tapped out. Other dudes in the league, I'm not throwing shade, nothing like that. I'm saying he is a dude that I thought multiple times could have tapped out, and he never did. So I definitely got a lot of respect for him. I saw he signed with Jacksonville. I think he'll have a lot of
Yeah.
success.
Who was your toughest player that like got the best of you or gave you a really big hit?
Gave me a really big. Um,
Like knocked the wind out of you or anything?
you know, it's funny because Puka actually
Okay.
he was always a shifty guy, right? And
Mhm.
so when I was going up to tackle him, it would always be kind of like, okay, I got to prepare to not get juked. To kind of, well, he would catch me flat footed because I'm not trying to get juked, and then put his helmet right into my chest. And I
Yeah.
mean, he's not the biggest dude, but he's a powerful back. And so I
Hmm.
say maybe a little biased because he's a Jayhawk as well, but tackling Puka when you think he's gonna juke you out and then he just barrels his head into you, it's like okay, it kind of catch you off guard a little bit.
So can you explain the rules about you have to stay in the box until the ball snapped, right?
Yeah, so basically there's a belt and it's 5 yards back. Sometimes the ref will put something down to help you see it. Sometimes they won't, but it's 5 yards back, and other people can kind of toy around with it. I can't be in the linebacker. I'm the one player that literally like that's my line of scrimmage. If I move forward pre-snap or if I even move backwards, if I move at all, really, it's like
Mm.
could be a flag, and they can review it too in this league. Sometimes I was getting a little jump or whatever when my knee was hurt. I couldn't keep my balance as well, and teams would review it and get me on it. So it kind of it's like nothing I've experienced in football before, being 5 yards back like that, not being able to stem. But that's just one of the things that makes the league unique, and it provides a unique challenge for me. I got to
Hmm.
blitz. I got to really come with some speed.
So what do you think of the officiating? Do you think the officiating is good?
I think it's. I mean, I know that there was some discrepancy with Arizona last year and how that game ended and everything.
Hmm.
Uh, I would say, as far as the officials go, they were all very friendly to me. They all were very communicative before the games, everything like that. They gave me my flowers too, so it felt nice knowing that like those guys keep up with the league. And I mean, there was a lot of times they could have thrown flags on me for stuff, and they kind of came up and said, "Hey, Hayden, this and that." Like, they were personable,
Yeah.
and they kind of gave me a warning or said, "Hey, like, get a hold of this guy, whatever." So I think I think they do a great job, and obviously everybody makes mistakes, and that's gonna be any league you're in. So
So is that your jersey number 14 in Arizona?
I mean I have no clue. If somebody has 14, I'm not gonna ask them to get out of it. I was 37. That was always my number, but they obviously don't make 37 normally in arena. So I'll wear whatever they put me in. I'll make it look good. Promise.
Mhm. So what places are you hoping is on your schedule for the Rattlers?
Well, obviously Jacksonville, just because a lot of my friends are going to be playing there.
Mhm.
I've built a great relationship with all the staff there, especially Coach Clay. It'll be interesting to get to play in like
And
Jimmy
Troy?
Harris side, and yeah. I mean, all the guys, Coach Robinson, Coach Gibson,
Yeah.
everyone like they have a great staff there. But I'm excited to get to compete. I always got to compete with them, and competing with them was a pleasure. Now I want to see what it feels like to compete against them, and I'm very excited to do so.
You daring them to run Jimmy Robinson on you?
I mean, Jimmy's a dog.
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
the
a
dog.
dog. Jimmy's a dog. I
Mhm.
I will say I'll dare whatever team. I mean, my film like last year, teams would put extra guys in the box, put an extra O lineman, maybe put a D lineman, everything like that. They stopped doing it after a while. It wouldn't work. So I think Coach Gibson, Coach Clay will know that. Jimmy's a dog though. Jimmy's one of the best backs in this league, if not the best back. So I'm
Did
excited
you
to play against him.
did you guys hold the Rattlers down when you beat them in Arizona? I mean in Jacksonville?
Ronnie actually had a really good game. There were a couple times that he juked me, caught me off guard, man. Like I said, I can say, oh, my knee was hurting, whatever, but dude's an athlete. Same thing with I think it was Sneed. There was one time I had a clean sack on him, and him just being a savvy vet, didn't move until the last second. Boom, juked me out. I ran him down again. He broke my tackle again, went in the end zone. So, like I said, there's just so much talent in this league that
Yeah,
I'm really surprised doesn't get covered. And that's why I like when guys like you or anybody else that do the podcast or cover the league. This league deserves to be covered. There's a lot of great
definitely.
talent. It's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, without you guys, we wouldn't have a league. So I'm trying to get as many people as I can on my podcast and just talk football and give you guys a platform, you know?
Hmm.
So, you're so excited to play for the Rattlers. It's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Coach Kevin Guy, everyone, all the things I've heard about him, that he's a winner and
Mhm.
that he's unapologetic about it. And that's one thing I like. I want to be around people that like to compete and like to win. I do not want to be around people that like to lose.
Yeah.
I'd rather be around a sore winner any day than a great loser. Like
Mhm.
I I want to surround myself with people that want to win, and I think Arizona provides me with a great opportunity to win a championship, and I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Yep. So, like if a UFL team offered you, would you leave the Rattlers after the season to do that, or you
I
want
mean,
to
yeah,
stay with the?
that would obviously be the goal. I mean, my rights would be to the Rattlers. So if I got an opportunity and it didn't work out, hopefully, like I get an opportunity, I'm pretty confident to work out. I just need a shot to play, prove myself
Yeah.
in that league. But if I'm playing indoor ball, it's going to be with the Rattlers. I'm signed with them, everything like that. So I think they're a great organization. Something that got me real excited was like hearing they've got great facilities and all that. They've got athletic trainers, everything like that. So it sounds like it's a real professionally ran organization. So if I'm gonna be
It's
playing indoor, it'll be with them.
it's really exciting, and the parity in the league is Vegas is going to be tough, but they've lost a lot of players. They'll still be a good team. San Diego, Naz, San
Hmm.
Antonio.
Yeah, I'm excited to get a chance to really play these teams out west and show myself to this audience and the players that are in this side. I was talking to Vander over the phone. I was signed with Arizona. It'll be exciting to get to play against him.
Hmm. Dude is a beast, man. He tore us up in the playoffs,
Yeah, I
but
was watching. I was watching.
there was no Hatcher.
No sir, no sir.
Yep. And then with Jacksonville, did you guys fly a lot or did you take buses?
We flew everywhere just because
Flew
you know
everywhere because
being
you're
being in Florida, there's no one near us. So yeah, we flew
yeah.
everywhere. Whether that was a connect flight, whether that was something else, it's all right. Whether that was something else, the we would get a connect flight or we would fly somewhere and then bus or whatever. But yeah, we had to fly to every. There's no other team. I've
Mhm.
heard rumblings there might be another team that they'll be able to bus to next year,
I
but
think I know who you're talking about, but
I don't know enough about it yet, you know. So I'll keep
hmm.
up with it.
And
But
then what was it like staying in the hotels? Do you get up for that? Like, is it cool to you to stay in all the cities and stuff?
I do enjoy it. Yeah, that's part of the great thing. Football allows you the opportunity. It's really blessed me to visit places that otherwise I would have never been, and
Hmm.
I do look forward to getting to go to different cities, like playing Vegas or whatever. I've never really ventured out west. The most out west I played in Phoenix. Obviously, we played on Chase Field for our bowl game back in
Mm.
2023 in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Uh, so I've been in Phoenix. I really liked it there, and we played Nevada and Reno. So I think that's the furthest out west I've ever been.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm looking forward to seeing you play in the Rattlers Snake Pit and stay safe, man. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me on. You as
All
well.
right. You too, buddy. Bye.